If you're a top team in the East, this apparently is the one team that you do not want to see. So far this season, they've already won in Boston, they've already beaten Cleveland twice, and now tonight in the in-season tournament, they knock out the Knicks in New York City. Coming into this game tonight, the Knicks were very aware of the Hawks' reputation of beating the East's very best. That means Atlanta's not going to come in here and sneak up on these Knicks. Early on, the Knicks set the tone and take an immediate 10-point lead, but here comes Trae Young. Late in the first, Atlanta down by 12, and here goes Jalen Johnson, their young star. Second quarter now, remember the winner of this game advancing to Vegas and a big payout for all the players. Karl-Anthony Towns with a three there, his first field goal of the night, and now here's the number one pick, the 19-year-old Zachary Risachet. The Knicks coming off that big road win in Toronto the other night, still looking to stay hot. Karl-Anthony Towns to Josh Hart with the layup. If it's a big game, expect Josh Hart to perform. Knicks up by 9 in the second. The Garden is loving it, and the Hawks looking like they're in trouble. There is Wingstop. 7-point game late in the first half. This sequence made the Garden want to erupt. There's Hart again. And then moments later on the other end, I thought he doesn't play defense. Karl-Anthony Towns. In the third, this still felt like a comfortable Knicks lead, but the Hawks continue to hover. Jalen Johnson with a dunk, now Trae Young leading the break and finding Johnson for the easy two. Atlanta still has not led at any point in this game, but now here comes the villain, Trae Young. Atlanta down by 1, next possession, and Trae giving them their first lead of the game. Atlanta now up by 7, and we forget that this team was not healthy all season. They were missing Bogdan Bogdanovic, a huge piece to their puzzle, and they were missing DeAndre Hunter. Atlanta up by 7 now midway through the fourth. This is what the in-season tournament is all about. These young guys getting an opportunity to showcase their talents on an even bigger stage, and tonight that's exactly what Jalen Johnson did. Atlanta up by 9, 3:45 to go, and speaking of Hunter, he's found a niche in that 6-man role. And this to top off the incredible comeback, Trae Young with the alley-oop, and Trae Young skipping on the Knicks. They've won 7 out of their last 8 games now. They're one of the hottest teams in the league, and a lot of those wins have been very impressive, and a big reason for it is Jalen Johnson, 21, 15, and 7, to go along with Trae Young with the double-double, 22, 11, and 5. And maybe you still think Atlanta's somewhat of a fluke. Only time will tell, but the truth is DeAndre Hunter was missing for the majority of the season, as was Bogdan Bogdanovic, and as you can see, as they get healthier, DeAndre once again off the bench tonight, 24 points. Look at the last 7 games for Hunter. 22 points, 4 rebounds a game, and 52% from the field, 49% from 3. Now they head to Vegas where the Milwaukee Bucks await on Saturday. That should be a good game. The Hawks with a chance to prove themselves on a national stage.